Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Deep Thoughts While Driving. Me, myself, and I, as per normal. It is 12:12. The deep thought for the night, for the drive home, is the importance of finding a mental balance, or as my wife puts it, woosaa. Yeah, I don't know. That's what my wife calls it. You gotta woosaa. You gotta find your zen, find your balance, whichever. Yeah, so this is the deep thought while driving for tonight, because what's the one thing I have not been able to do? Find my mental balance, find my zen, my woosaa. My mind's just been chaos and confusion and static. My emotional level's been all over the place because of my mind just can't find that balance. Yeah, no matter what's going on in your life, in your relationships and everything, you gotta find time for yourself to just do what you gotta do to find your mental equilibrium, your mental balance. It's a lot more important than we realize, because it doesn't just affect our moods, but it actually affects our bodies on a chemical and physical level. If you can't find your mental balance, it throws everything off. And it can actually cause people to become ill. Prime example. Way back when, way back when, I was still living at home with my mom. No, I wasn't in my 20s or 30s. I wasn't even, well, geez, I don't even think I was driving at the time. No. Let me see, hang on. Calculate here. My sister's 2.5 years older than me. She had moved out of home with a boyfriend, so I would know I was probably driving. I was probably about 16, maybe 17. Because my sister was 18 or 19. Around there. Anyhow. Point is, she moved out of home. I was still at home. And my sister, I love her to death, but that girl, for the most part of her life, until she hit her, let's just say 40s, has been a bum magnet. Seriously, it's the only way to put it. She fell in love with this one guy, and, well, she fell in love with 3 different guys. Between the 3 of them, one was physically abusive, one was psychologically abusive, one was emotionally abusive. And, yeah, so, dude, you're standing at a bus stop with your thumb out. Wow. Who tries to hitchhike while standing at a bus stop? Sorry, random. But anyhow, so she was with this, was the loser A, B, or C? 1, 2, or 3. I don't remember which one she was with. Anyhow, lots of problems, lots of drama, like hardcore drama. There was a pregnancy scare in there and everything, and it stressed out my mother so much. Not my sister, my mother. It stressed out my mother so much, trying to be there for my sister and support her and get her away from this abusive a-hole and get her safe, somewhere safe, that my mother was so stressed out, it caused water blisters on her back that would get to be about the size of grapes, and then they would break open, and, you know, the skin would, you know, curl back and dry and harden, and be like all scabby and nasty, and just look like freaking craters with jagged edges on it. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, seriously, it was absolutely horrendous. I say it was horrendous because in order to treat this problem on her back, my mom had to have cream put on her back. Now, you ask, how does a human being put cream on their entire back? We as humans can't reach all our back unless you're like seriously like, you know, extra, you know, long arms, or like can bend and twist into a pretzel or something. Anyhow, so I had to put the cream on my mom's back. So yeah, really strong, I guess hormones in the, or steroids or whatever in the cream, whatever. I don't know, just nasty. But the point is, she was so stressed out and couldn't find her calm place, her woosaa, that it affected her body to the extent of these basically huge ass water blisters, and that it were just like, yeah, the whole thing was horrendous. But you can get so stressed out that, you know, your mind can affect your body so much. I've also known a person or two who had to deal with other illnesses, and prime example, a set of twins. Now, I didn't know these people personally, but I was told about them from a friend. I know, sorry, from a friend of a friend, but anyhow, the two twins, black and white, left and right, up and down, you know, absolute identical twins. One was happy-go-lucky, one was down and depressed. You know, bubbly, white, you know, colorful, and total goth. Like, seriously, like, it was just messed up. They were so polar opposites. They were yin and yang completely. So, anyhow, they both ended up getting sick. It wasn't cancer. Can't remember what it was, but they both got sick with something. And the outcomes were absolutely the best case and the not so best case scenario, because the one who was all bright and bubbly, when she got sick, it burst her bubble, and she fell into depression, and it made her, because her nice light bubbly mindset was totally changed, she got so sick. It was just, you know, whatever. I think, I want to say it was leukemia, but it wasn't leukemia. Damn, I can't remember what it was. Anyhow, the point of the matter is, she got so sick that it damn near killed her. Now, the not bright and happy, bubbly one, the depressive goth type girl, of all things, she said, F this. I'm sick, I'm fighting this. She got mad, she got angry, and she's gonna fight being sick. And she fought it off in like no time. And they ended up having to do, what was it? They had to take something from the one sister to help the other sister fight off whatever they were dealing with. I think it might have been leukemia, I can't remember. But yeah, the point is, your mindset can make a huge difference on how your body reacts to things. So, excuse me. Had A&W Buddy Burgers with cheese for dinner, and they're not exactly liking me at the moment. Because, well, I've been so stressed out lately that my stomach isn't liking me eating anything. So, I'm home. Anyhow, yeah, do what you gotta do. If you gotta do yoga, if you gotta hang from the ceiling by your ankles like a bat, if you gotta take medication, take medication. If you smoke pot to chill and be mellow, then smoke pot, whatever you need to do. But take care of your mental health and find your mental balance and find your woosaa. That's my advice. It's more important than you think. Oh, I'm just having a bad day. Well, okay, you're having a bad day, then stop. Take take 5 and just, you know, if you're having a bad day and you're in a bad mood, sit down, grab the PS4 controller, put in a video game, and kill shit. Blow shit up. Vent that negative energy. Get it off your chest, you know. You'll feel better in the long run. I firmly believe in PlayStation therapy, whether it's PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4. I come home, I'm in a bad mood, I let the wife know that I'm coming home and I need to kill shit. Okay, not a problem. What game do you want in the system? And she does the same thing too. That's kind of our way of doing therapy. So, you know, whatever works for you. But whatever you do, make sure you find your woosaa. Later.